Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a travel packing and hacks video for all of you today. If you guys don't know yet, me and my husband, we get to travel a lot for work and for vacation, and we just really enjoy traveling. And over the last 4 years of traveling, I have a few experiences with packing, and I can say that I pack pretty well. I wouldn't say I'm the best in packing, but we've always managed to travel for up to 2 weeks with just a carry-on bag. And I have picked up some tips and tricks along the way for how I do that, and I would like to share that with all of you today. So if you guys are interested in seeing what my travel hacks are, then please keep watching. So the first travel hack I have is a big one, and I think everyone should start doing this. These are the packing cubes. Now, I'm sure you guys have heard about it, but some of you might not really think if it's actually worth it and if this actually works. Let me tell you, this really works. I know packing cubes can be expensive sometimes, but you have a lot of options when it comes to packing cubes. I also have a hack. Instead of a packing cube, I have something that you can also use as a packing cube. But the first one I want to suggest is the generic packing cube. Now this one I specifically brought for this video because this is very inexpensive. This is from IKEA, and this I think was about $3 or $4, and it comes with 4 packing cubes. Now let me open to show how it looks. So you have the packing cube right here, you have a zipper, and when you open it, you have 3 other packing cubes inside it. So these are the 3 that comes with it. This is the large one, inside which there is a medium, and then there is a smaller one, and along with that you get something like this. Now this you can use for your shoes, or something you want to lay flat in your suitcase, so this is very useful for that. So these are the packing cubes, and these are very helpful, especially when you're packing for a long trip and you want to compact everything into one specific designated area. This is extremely useful for that. Now, one other tip with packing in a packing cube is, instead of folding and laying your clothes flat, something that has worked for me personally is rolling my clothes, especially the tops that you wear with leggings or jeans. It's very easy to roll those. So just fold them flat and roll them, and then you can arrange them in these packing cubes right next to each other, and then you can zip it up. And this also compacts the whole process and makes it very flat in your suitcase. Now, especially with this packing cube and a lot of other packing cubes that you might find, you will have a 2-sided packing cube like this one. Like this one, you have an opening on this side, and on the back you have another opening. So basically, in this one packing cube, you can pack 2 sides, and that is extremely nice because when you're traveling, that is a plus. Now, a small example that I've always have packed is my bathing suit. So my bathing suit and the cover up is packed in this small packing cube. It's always packed. When I come back from my trip, I always wash this, dry this, and have this ready. So when I'm going on a trip, I just take this and I throw this into my suitcase and I'm done. So this is something that is packed already. Let me give you a look. So this is my bathing suit, the black one, and this is a cover up I use for it, and this is always packed off in this bag. So it's very useful when I have to travel. I just have to take this, put this in my suitcase, and I'm done. Now the next hack that I have, or a tip for packing, is with laundry. So when you guys get to your destination, after you use up your clothes, how do you pack your laundry? A lot of times you just roll it in your suitcase and then you shove it in your suitcase, or you put it in a plastic bag. One way that I like to bring back my laundry is, I personally don't like to use a plastic bag, simply because when it is plastic, it's not very aerated. So the clothes kind of get, especially if you go on for like a 2-week vacation, which is what we usually tend to do, it gets very musty and like it has a foul smell. So something that you can use is a fabric laundry bag, or something like this, which is not a fabric, but it is also not plastic per se. This is sort of this breathable material. If you can see, I'm sure, see, you can see right through this. So this is a very thin breathable material. So this is the laundry bag that I use, and this is just a drawstring bag. So I put all my laundry into this and I bring it back home and I wash it. Now along with that, to make your clothes smelling fresh, you can also stuff in a couple of dryer sheets into this, and it'll take away the odor. So I just throw some dryer sheets at the bottom of this laundry bag, and then I pack, and my laundry is taken care of. So this is my tip number 2. The first one is the packing cube, and once you're done with your trip, the laundry bag, use something that's breathable, something that's designated for laundry. Do not use one of your packing cubes for laundry because it tends to get musty. So try to keep a separate bag if possible for your laundry. Now the next packing hack is something that I discovered recently, and it's completely changed my life when it comes to packing lingerie. I know all of us girls have a hard time packing our lingerie, and if this topic makes you uncomfortable, please click out of this video right now. If you're watching around children and you don't want this coming up, then please click out right now. So what I have for you here is a packing cube for your lingerie. So this is what it looks like. So as you can see, this basically looks like a hard shell plastic, not plastic, like a hard shell packing case for your lingerie. So what you can do is this zips up completely. When you open it, you can stack your bras on this side of it, and then you can arrange your undergarments in this little compartment here, and then you can pack it and you can travel with this. Now with this specifically, it's very good for lingerie, and you can also pack your bathing suits in this if you have one of those padded bathing suits. I don't have one of those, so I'm okay with just packing it in a packing cube. But if you have one of those, this is very good for packing it. This is extremely durable. As you can see, this is hard shell. So you're not going to have this being squished or mushed, because I've had that problem with a lot of my bras. Like when I pack it, it gets mushed between the clothes and it loses its shape. So when you have something like this, it's extremely useful for traveling. Granted, this occupies a little bit more space than just shoving it into your suitcase, but then it also keeps it well. And if that is a priority for you when you travel, then do consider this. Now all of these products that I'm mentioning, I am able to personally fit this into a carry-on suitcase. So if you're only traveling with a carry-on, we travel in a carry-on for about 2 weeks at the max. So beyond 2 weeks if we travel, then we take a check-in suitcase. So up to 2 weeks in a carry-on, I'm able to fit this. So that is going to give you a general idea of what can be done with something. If you think this is bulky, it can fit. It just needs to, maneuver it a little bit. If you can maneuver it a little bit, then you can definitely fit into this. Now the next hack I have is for your hot tools. So when you carry and when you travel with your curlers, your blow dryer, your straightener, a lot of times when you get ready in a hotel and then you have to leave immediately, you have to pack everything. So how do you carry your hot tools? What I use is this thermal pouch. So this is something I picked up on Hotlook, and this basically stores my straightener. I have a small travel size straightener. I'll try to link all of these down below. And then a blow dryer. So this is the blow dryer that I use, a small one from Nano Titanium by Babyliss Pro. This is the nozzle that comes with it. So this is what I do. So I basically fold my blow dryer, it becomes this compact, and then I put it into this pouch, and I tuck the cords into this little flap right here, and then I can just close it. So what I do is I take this thing, I put it into this pouch right here. I also try to fit my straightener. So you see, basically I don't use a curler that often. I just used a blow dryer and a straightener. So I fit these two right in there. And then you can just velcro this, and this is done. So you can basically put your hot tools when it is hot into this, and it won't burn through it or it won't burn your clothes. So this is very useful if you want to pack your hot tools when it is really hot or warm. So this is something I've been religiously traveling with, and I really enjoy this. Now the next hack I have is for your sunglasses. So when you travel, a lot of things that I've noticed is people, when they travel over a period of 2 weeks or a month, they tend to just take one sunglass, because every time you travel with it, you have one of these bulky cases that you have to travel with, and you can't take 3 or 4 of these, because then this occupies space. Now one hack I have for this is to stack your sunglasses. So what I do is I take 2 of my sunglasses. So basically in a soft shell like this, I tend to use a soft shell because it can also pack very easily than something that's more hard. I stack my sunglasses. So I take 2 of these. At a time I can pack 2 into this. So I take 2 of these and then you just stack it into each other and then you have just one like that. And then you can put this in your bag and then zip it up. So that's all. You just basically stack 2 sunglasses into one and then you can pack this. So this is something that I've been doing for a while now. So I can easily travel with 2 sunglasses in one case. So if you want 4, you can just take 2 cases with 2 inside each than 4 of these. So this is a lot more simpler. You have a little bit more option when you're traveling with something like this. Now the next hack I have for you is another alternative for a packing cube. As I mentioned earlier in this video, if you're not able to get your hands on one of these, if you live in a country where you don't have access to something like this, then you can get a Ziploc bag. So this works exactly the same like a packing cube. So what you do is you roll up your clothes inside, especially your tops. You stack it inside this Ziploc like this. You basically zip it tight and then you press the air out of this. So once you press the air out of this, it kind of vacuum packs it. And so once you do that, it also compresses it and make it small. Now even when I have packing cubes, sometimes I use this when I have a longer trip because this does occupy some space. Now compared to the thickness of this, the thickness of this is very thin. So I just put my clothes inside it, I squeeze it tight, I squeeze all the air out and then it vacuum packs it. And you can stack multiple bags like this on top on your suitcase and you can pack it. So that is another hack I have. Now the last couple of ones I have are with respect to jewelry. Now with jewelry, one of the things that I do is when I go on a longer trip or when I have bulky jewelry to pack, I take a jewelry organizer like this one. So this one is completely zipped up. Sorry, the colors are getting a little thrown off with my orange top and this red color, so it's a little bright. So this is a bigger jewelry case. So you have a pouch here, you have a pouch for you have a velcro for all your rings here. You can put your bangles and bracelets in this and then you can put all your jewelry in this. Now this is a big one. I take this when I go to India, when I have a lot of Indian jewelry to pack. This is a big one. Now one smaller one that I have is this one. Now this is a very similar format, but it's just smaller in size. So this has a pouch here on top as well, and then you don't have the bracelet pouch for this. I put my bangles and bracelets in this, and then you can put your necklaces and your earrings in these pouches. You can find a lot of these online. If you're in India, I'm sure you can find a lot of these in your local markets. And for any of you who know Chennai, I got this in Sakarpet. So it's in one of those stores in Sakarpet. I got this. So that is what I do with a lot of jewelry when I'm packing. When I'm going on smaller trips and I'm packing smaller jewelry, what I do for studs and stuff like that is I take one of these pill organizers. So these pill organizers open up like this and then you can put multiple studs in this, or you can put a small necklace in this, and then you can just stack these. So you have about, I think usually these pill organizers are 7 or 8 in a case. So you can just have this one compact container for all your studs. One other container that I use for all of these packing is these kind of small plastic tins that, metal tins that, not plastic, metal tins that come with all your makeup and stuff. Sometimes when you buy makeup, like when I bought this Bite Beauty lip set, I got this little tin. Now with something like this Bite Beauty tin, it also has a mirror in it. So that's like fantastic when you want to put your jewelry in it. This also holds necklaces. So I pack a lot of my jewelry in tins like this, and I have a smaller tin here, and then I pack some more jewelry in these tins. You can also use Altoid tins if you have any of those. Those are very good for packing your jewelry as well. The last tip I have with respect to jewelry is another tip for packing your studs. I use buttons to pack my studs. So I take one of these buttons. These extra buttons I have all the time laying around the house. When I buy some coats or jackets or tops, they always come with the extra buttons. So I just put these stud earrings, if you can see, into these buttons, and I secure it at the back, and I can travel with one of these. So basically I can take a container like this, and I can put my earrings in these buttons, and then I have all of them in this. So I have a few examples for you here. You can do this with smaller buttons, big buttons. Like this one was a little bit bigger. This is a lot more smaller. This is something with open cut earrings. And this is another option for studs. So you can definitely do this with a lot of sizes of buttons. Like you can use smaller buttons for smaller studs and bigger buttons for bigger studs. And you know, you can put all of these in these tiny containers and you can pack your studs that way. Now the last and the final tip in this video is for traveling with your perfume. If you really like a perfume but you can't carry the whole big bulky bottle, then what you can do to pack your perfume is a travelo. So what this is a travel perfume container. So you basically take the top of your perfume, the sprayer top, and then you put this on top of your perfume and then you pump it, and then the perfume from your perfume bottle gets transferred into this small travel container, and then that's all you need. This is a spray bottle in itself. So when you travel, you can just normal spray, and then you can travel with your perfume, with your favorite perfume, if you are not able to carry your big bottle. So these are all the hacks I have for you today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will try to link all these products down below. I will look up, and if I can find the links to any of these products or similar products, please check the description box. I will put a link to all of those down below if I can find any. I hope this video was really helpful for you guys. Please follow me on my social media if you're interested in seeing my travels and where I go and all the pictures from my trips. Then I will also link my personal and my travel Instagram down below. I will also link my YouTube Instagram down below. Please follow me on all my socials, and please share this with your friends who you think might benefit from a video like this. The holiday season is around the corner, so everyone is traveling. So if you guys think this video was helpful, please like this video, share it with your friends, comment down below with what your favorite hack was, and if you want more videos in the future with more travel packing and hacks, then please let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel. We'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.